All right. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is over now. And if you don't know much about this full moon, I invite you to listen to the last episode because I shared a lot of juicy information about this full moon. This month has been a lot of ups and downs. I know, it is eclipse season. We get what we need, not necessarily what we want. It's really pushing us to really kind of be our best selves, really connect with our higher selves, and really kind of not let anything get in our way, which is a lot of times us. I know that I get in my own way a lot of times. And so the path really has been clearing this month. A lot of insights come through, a lot of powerful release, moments of clarity, celebration of manifestations. And for us, this is really a closing of a cycle that started in 2021. It is not just a celebration of the new moon Taurus, like seeds that we planted 6 months ago. It is a celebration of the things that we've been working on the last 2 years, relating to Taurus and Scorpio. So power, empowerment, money, self-worth, feeling empowered, feeling safe, feeling secure, moving from survival to thriving, and really, really understanding and knowing that you are the only one that can make yourself feel safe. Not a job, not how much money is in your bank account, because things change. We don't have control. And the only control we have is how we view things and how we act and how we kind of meet a challenge, address a challenge. So I want you to take some time in, the next week, the next few weeks, because we're still in this energy until early mid-November, to really think about how far you've come these last few years in healing, any money wounds as well as mother wounds as well, just because our relationship with our mother figures, our primary caregivers in our life are really powerful influences in how we're able to receive and feel taken care of. And it is directly related to how we view money, as well as our mothers, because most of the time they're our main caregiver. They are very influential in how we view the world and how we view money and how we understand ourselves in relation to others, our place in the world. So I would invite you to also think about how your relationship with your mother or your main caregiver has shifted and changed these last 2 years. It doesn't mean that you're best friends with your mom. It could also mean that you have made peace with the relationship and you're no longer kind of holding on to some things. You're really allowing forgiveness to flow through, so you develop a deep sense of peace to, where you are in relationship with that mother figure. So take time to understand how you've upgraded your money mindset these last few years and really continue to pay attention to the types of people that come through, the experiences you have, what you're being invited to, the emails you get, like any types of messages that are coming through, signs from the universe, in terms of how you can open up more abundance, open up more money portals in your life, because we've had this release on Saturday when it was the full moon lunar eclipse. Now is a powerful time for you to continue to shed things that don't serve you when it comes to money and self-worth, healing, empowerment, and really being able to work on your shadow self as well. That's the Scorpio part. We are in Scorpio season after all. And thinking about ways that you want to welcome in more money, whether it's increasing your income streams because you are a business owner and you want to diversify the types of products and services you sell, from if you're working a 9 to 5 and you're looking for a promotion, a board seat, other ways to generate income, because we are in that multi-hyphenate like stage, kind of emerging into this new way of working. And so lots of different things will be combined in order for us to not have all of our eggs in one basket and to feel more empowered about how we get our money and who we get our money from. It's all about autonomy. So I want you to go and look at your chart to really understand where Taurus shows up in your houses. Do you have Mercury in Taurus? Do you have Venus in Taurus? Because those planets are also kind of getting an upgrade as well. Mercury is a sign of communication. Venus is a sign of love, as well as what we value, dealing with marketing and sales and increasing our magnetism as well. So take a look at where Taurus shows up, because that will give you insights to how this full moon specifically affected you, how the last 2 years, this kind of like nodal cycle affects you, because collectively we're all dealing with those themes that I mentioned before. But then at a granular level, you're dealing and kind of moving through some very specific things. It could be around identity. It could be around healing, about how you contribute to the communities that you care about. Lots of different things. There's 12 houses, there's a lot of planets, there's a lot of asteroids. So take a look. And if you don't know your placements, go to yoursaturn.com, get your free career astrology report. There are a couple of paragraphs that tell you about who you are, as well as all of your placements in a handy dandy chart. And once you have that information, I want you to look at your second house and your Venus placement to really understand how you can welcome in more abundance in your life, and what are some of the potential money portals for you. And if you're not familiar with a money portal, it's very much so an energetic way of welcoming in more money. Allowing yourself to open up more money portals means to release some parts of you, whether it's mindset, certain situations, or people that are holding you back from reaching your fullest potential and welcoming more abundance in your life. It is being more intentional. It's taking time to reflect as well. So look at your second house of money and self-worth, and then look at your Venus placement, which deals with love, what you're drawn to, and what people come to you for as well. As an example, my Venus is in Gemini. So I'm really, really drawn to people who have tons of ideas, who take in a lot of information and synthesize it into things, like really social, very like kind of social butterflies. They're like the OG influencers as well. And I know that with my Venus in Gemini, it is also a sign that loves to talk, a sign that loves to write. And these areas are the ways that I can call in more money. Take some trial and error, especially if you have a business, because I have been speaking, I've been hosting workshops. I have been like writing lots of workbooks. I have been writing on Instagram. I have a podcast, but some of these things take longer to grow, and you have to find what is going to be the thing that really takes off, that gives you your flywheel moment, that gives you more momentum in your business or in your career. And for myself, I knew that it was the creation of my website, Saturn, because it is the intersection of my second house and Venus, as well as my midheaven, which is in Scorpio, transformation and change, deep healing. And with the second house, mine is Aquarius and Pisces. And this is about technology, helping the collective, also spirituality, intuition, psychic abilities, art, music. And so combining the second house, Venus, and of course, the 10th house, I was able to create Saturn. And I believe, with people being able to get their free report and then their expanded report that has like 15 plus pages of personalized insights, that really was how I was able to open up a huge money portal for myself. It really represents one of the easiest ways for you to sell and market. Now, when you have your own business, it is challenging to sell. And I always felt awkward. I couldn't really find the right method. I took courses. I worked with mentors. I read a lot of books. I asked a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it's what feels right for you. You got to do it in your own way. And astrology really helped me to understand oh, this is what it is. And my intuition 2 years ago, oh my God, yeah, actually, I would say, I didn't even realize this. It was actually at the start of this nodal cycle that I had the idea for Saturn. Oh my gosh, you are hearing My aha moment in real time on this podcast episode. Wow, I did not make that connection. I honestly haven't had time to do my full moon journaling and reflections. I guess I'm doing it right now on this episode. But yeah, that was when I had the idea for Saturn and my intuition was so loud. It was like, do this. And I was like, yo, I just started doing readings. This is still a new part of my business, shifting the business model, the way I make money. And I don't feel comfortable creating a brand new thing. It's like a separate business. But my intuition just kept on getting louder and louder. And I always tell my clients to listen to their intuition. So I was like, okay, I got to listen to this. And deep within, I always knew I was like, this is going to work out. This is it. This is going to give you your flywheel moment, all that you've wanted, all that you've worked towards these last almost 5 years I've had this business. My intuition, like, you're ready. This is your next growth phase. This is that next chapter and you are ready. So I want you to look at your chart. I want you to be curious about what comes up when you look at the second house and your Venus placement, and to always find ways to cultivate your intuition every single day or as often as you can, because it might not make sense to you when you get that intuitive hit. But here I am 2 years later. And this has been such a rewarding project to complete. It has brought me a lot of abundance and it has helped so many people. The recording of this episode, almost 4,000 people have gotten their free report. And I've done like close to 200 expanded reports. And the feedback that I'm getting is really just so, so, so incredible. And so this is my story, my example of how to really activate your magnetism, your money portals, and how astrology can really, really help you figure out some of those hard questions to answer, some of those existential questions. And if you want some more insights for you, you know what to do. Get your expanded career astrology report or book your career astrology reading. Celebrate your wins, release what doesn't serve you, and always, always be kind to yourself. Trust in your divine timing. Know that you're exactly where you need to be right now.